All right, today we're working on the basics. We're working on some lanka and getting out of the way, and we're working on a few basic concepts right out of the beginning stance of this Cimande stance. So one of the important things about your footwork is that if you can use your jurus, and they can be completely ineffective if you don't have a stance underneath them to hold it all up and to hold it all together. So as I'm moving in this basic flank with the Cimande step, this basic flank step here gets me out of the way. And now I want to move back in. So we're going to use the half moon step. So if I'm here in this kuda position, or if I'm just in a basic stance, before the encounter takes place, we're just going to flank off on an angle here and come to our fighting stance or our Cimande stance, and I'm going to use this as the parry. So if he moves forward here, I'm going to step off on this line here. Make sure you're landing heel to toe, and I'm going to come up with this double leaf parry. So as he comes in here, so my stance is the parry. Okay, so a lot of times you'll see we'll move in with the jurus here. If you try to do the jurus before you get a really good stance, they may still work, but there's going to be a lot less strength behind them because you don't have this these roots underneath it. So again, if I'm here, this leaf parry here, and from this stance now I'm going to move in with my half moon footwork here. And now I'm going to do my Khalid on the face. So here, 1, 2. Okay? And now I can choose. I can choose to take the man down this way. I can choose to take the man down this way. I can choose to take the man down this way. And these are basic things, but you've got to keep in mind that basic things are the things that are going to kind of spring forth the most easily in a combat situation when your adrenaline's going and your nerves are, shot. These are the things that are going to come up the easiest, are these basic things like attacking the larger joints, this basic flanking footwork, and just keeping your hands in front of your face. So as we're here, 1, here, 2. Now, what's happening here is by doing this, the Jurus Khalid, after I move in here, I'm trapping the foot, and I'm coming in here and hitting the face. Now, I don't have him real tight here. I do have this foot trap, but that's not going to count for much as soon as he starts to move. So if I move in here, and I do my Juru here, and this arm slips out, I can immediately come in and strike from this position. Okay? So if I'm here, and I do my Juru here, and this slips out, I can just come in and take this and hit and move out. And see, now I've got behind the guy, and that's a much better place to be. So again, 1, here, 2, and now if I get this pinned, you have those choices. You have the choice of hitting from here to take him down, this across the face takedown. And notice I have the across the face and not just across the chest. The face is the head is the steering wheel of the body, so you want to take it across the face this way. And these are hits. Okay, I'm not just trying to take over here. These are hits. So you're going to hit here. And like I said, if you have this pinned, you have the choice to turn the body this way to get this lock. And a piece of advice that I would give you is you can choose which one you want to do based on how the guy's body reacts to this first hit here. So as you move in with this first hit here, where I'm collapsing in, if you feel that push back, you have the choice to step behind and do the throw, shift your stance and do the throw. You have the choice to come over top and just hit wherever you want here. Or you have the choice to take this arm. So if he starts to push back towards you, you might want to take him this way. And then there's no rule that says you can't take him back the other direction. The idea is you don't want to sit there and get in a wrestling match with him. So this footwork again is just basic Cimande step, half moon footwork. With this half moon footwork, you can add striking. So here, With this half moon, I can move in and attack these lower leg attacks are very useful when you're trying to loosen somebody up for these other attacks, all right? So as I use my Khalid here, like I said, you can choose to take them down from here and attack. You have this arm break, you have these fingers to attack.